Hey guys, how are you? It is Jean Watts. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do this video. I'm gonna be a little less creative with it, and I just want to talk to you guys. I just want to start talking a little more on my YouTubes now that I'm coming back to it. But I kind of like a massive hobby of mine, but I love doing everything I possibly can to be the best that I can, with also being gentle on myself and so, like, living my life. Like, I'm not like trying to crucify myself every day. I love educating myself with like new age health stuff, and I love it. And just like makeup, when you feel good, you do good. So it's the same with health. So also, I have new hair. I did a TikTok of me explaining what happened, but maybe I'll save that for another video. I'm gonna try to stay focused with this. I have been doing like spiritual morning stuff for years, and I don't know, I'm able to work from home, so it's a little different for me, but I love mornings. It's like time for myself. I love connecting with myself, giving myself what I need. I think the way you start your day is how the rest of your day will go, and how you operate every day becomes a habit, and it becomes the way your life is. So it's just starting day by day, just like anything, day by day, and that's how you change your life. So when I get up in the morning, I try not to look at my phone. I a lot of times do, but I try not to, because I notice that when I do, I'm kind of addicted to my cortisol spikes. I like love stress a little bit, so like I'll wake up and like want that hit of dopamine or like stress, and I'll like go on my phone and whatever. But I have been trying to wake up a little slower and a little more mindful and intentional. So like I'll lay there a bit longer, and I will think of 3 things that I'm grateful for, just because it like clocks in. Also, at the end of this video, I'm gonna explain, I just got the Sleep 8 mattress, well, my boyfriend did, a Sleep 8 mattress topper, and it's so cool. So I'm gonna explain that in the end, because I love that. So now it's like part of my mornings and night. So I wake up in the morning. I love waking up early. If you do have to go to work in the morning, try to train yourself to go to bed a little earlier if you can, and waking up a little earlier so you have that time for yourself. I just think being able to be good with yourself, you're able to give more. Oh shit. Sorry, I have tea here and it's filled to the top. Be able to give to more. So I wake up, I think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. I try not to check my phone, try to drink some water. So this new health thing that I've been doing that I love, and if you follow me on my Instagrams and all that, I post about it a lot. So I work with this company named Viora, and they reached out to me because I was already really interested in this stuff, and it's ran by 2 women who are just awesome. And so we all connected, and now it's, I don't know, something I'm passionate about. But it's peptide injections. So I have been taking 4 different peptides in the morning. So it's NAD+, simoleon, if I'm saying that right, glutathione, and a lipo B12. I started taking NAD+, the pill form, since like 2022. And then my boyfriend told me that, he's like, it's better to do injections. I'm like, injections? Like, where do I even get injections of NAD? And if you know what NAD+ is, like, I think Hailey Bieber and Kendall Jenner did some videos, or like on their show or something like that. I saw clips online. I feel like that's when it started becoming a little more mainstream, is when they talked about it. It's just basically like the fountain of youth of what NAD is. And a lot of people who are really on top of their game and knows about it and has been taking it. Anything with pills, your body flushes a lot of it out. So that's why, like, it's the same with like vitamins. You don't really know how much your body's actually getting and how much your body's flushing out. So injections it's not that bad. You just like put it in real quick, like in the mornings, and you go throughout your day. And I love NAD because it gives me also so much energy. It helps with brain fog. All of them, like, generally like helps with your cellular your cellular health in your body, like how it operates. It helps with brain fog. The beauty side of it helps with like skin elasticity. It'll tighten up your skin. It will turn over more. Glutathione that I take is really good for the detox of the liver. And your liver and your skin are very much connected. So if you're having a nice detox of your liver, then obviously it will reflect in your skin. Anything that you want for your body to just glow from the inside out, peptides is the answer. If you're really interested in this, like how I am, like I love it. I do it every day. Viora makes it super easy. Like all you gotta do is go on their website, you fill out a form, you know, they look it over, and then they ship it from the pharmacy to your house. So you don't even have to leave. And if you have any questions, you just reach out to them. They help you out with anything. They also have GLP-1, I believe it's called, which is like Ozempic. And I know everyone has their own opinions on it, but at the same time, you can microdose, and they have like full doses of it. And it's just like really easy for you. He'd be so mad if I said this, but I'm actually really thinking of gifting it for my brother because he does have diabetes, which is where it's originally made for. But he's also, you know, he struggles with his weight a bit. And I think for some people, it's so hard to get over that hump. But my brother's never really been active. So I think it's just really hard for him to just mentally get to this place. So there's a part of me that really wants to gift it to him because I just feel like if he felt better about himself, his life will reflect that. And that's why I'm just like so like on my shit about, you know, when I'm feeling bad, I'll do my makeup and hair because it will just put me in a better mood. I want to do a ton of things, which means I need a ton of energy. If I'm feeling sluggish and my brain's foggy, my hormones are thrown off, or I'm not feeling good about myself, or I'm not hydrated enough, I'm not eating healthy, whatever it is, or sleeping better, it will affect everything that I'm doing, and it just stresses me out even more. And that's the other thing with the simoleon, the other Samorelin, that's what it's called, Samorelin. Samorelin also helps with your sleep at night, so you can sleep better, get that deep beauty sleep. Like what I'm learning more and more is sleep is so unbelievably important. Like who's that like that crazy health guy? It's the guy that's like spending $2 million a year to like be the healthiest he can. Whatever, that guy, he stresses about like how important it is to sleep at night, and that's how your body is able to like age a little slower. So that's like the whole point of these peptides. It's slowing down aging. It's keeping your body generating healthier turnover of your cells and all that stuff. So I will link the Viora link below. And if you use the code GENE10 for 10% off, you get 10% off. And I feel a difference. Like my skin just feels good. I feel good. I have really bad ADD, and it's crazy. Like 10 years ago, I would struggle really bad with brain fog. And I thought I was eating healthy, which I wasn't. I was just eating less. And I was kind of working out. I don't know. I just, you know, looking back at some things, maybe I was lacking some nutrients. I wasn't prioritizing my sleep and my stress levels. Like I wasn't prioritizing a lot of things. But ever since like specifically being on top of my game and with the peptides, I've been just feeling on fire. Like I really didn't get that great of sleep last night, but I still woke up just like, boo, I'm ready, which isn't usually the case, and I have no reason to be that way. So I love peptides. Again, if you guys can, it's awesome. So I'm going to be posting it a lot. Back to my schedule. So when I wake up, I have my moment to myself, set my intentions for the day. I immediately take my peptides, my shots that I'm taking for that day, because I want to do it at least a half hour, but I try to wait a whole hour before I have any type of caffeine, because I want it to like get into my system nice without like a cortisol hit where it can kind of like flush it out real quick, if that makes sense. If I have a day where I can do work on my own time, maybe it's a Sunday. Okay, so mind you, I'm gonna give you the whole shebang if I'm like doing a day for myself, which I just had this last weekend. Like I didn't really go out at all, and I just wanted to like to sit in my own energy, in my own space, and move slower, and just like facials, hair gloss, self tanner, peptides, working out, went to yoga, did the sauna every day, like whatever. Like I just really did my self-care max this weekend. So this was like my Sunday that I'm explaining. So don't come at me about like, oh my God, like I don't have that much time in the morning. Anyways, so if you can, depending on your day, so before my caffeine kicks in, I then manifest. Manifesting is locking into the energy of what you want. It's not wanting it. It's not wishing upon it. It's not getting jealous of other people that have it. Like you're just, it's all out of lack. It's getting into that focus, getting into that energy, that mindset, that person, clocking into that person, because it's choice every day. Like anything, everything is a choice every day. I'm going to tell you guys about this. To me, it's like the ultimate manifesting tip for myself that I love. And I did this one time for a Lionsgate portal I did 2 years ago when I was like going through it from a breakup, and I was just so focused on like, I want to have the best life ever, and I'm gonna just, because I was rebuilding from the ground up. I was beyond intentional of like what I want and what I need to do to get there. So there was like this Lionsgate portal, and I saw this video online and I loved it. And it was journaling your perfect day. Like from the moment you get up, all throughout that day, all the way to night. So recently I did that for the last Lionsgate portal. I realized it was very stable. I just woke up in the morning, and the house that I love, and the house that I built, and house that, for my dreams. And then, I actually had kids. I had a husband that was just my best friend. I worked out that day. I did something that I absolutely loved throughout that day that makes me feel good and feel like myself. And it was just like, and a beautiful dinner, and it was just like health and happiness with my family, which is, a side note, really interesting, because when you do this, you kind of realize how easy it is to have that perfect life. Maybe you're starting somewhere completely new, but you realize it's not that much attainable. Like I think a lot of times this is going to turn into a manifesting video. You guys, this is going to be a long video. But I just feel like a lot of people want things by, and I would know this, by putting something so high on a pedestal, or like, I want to be, like, everyone wants to shoot for the biggest fame possible, but it's like, is that really what you want? Like, do you want no privacy? Do you want to be able to be working non-stop, having people judge you? Do you have a tough enough skin? Whatever. Would it be good for your mental health? No. So why are we like obsessing over this? Like, I need attention, I need to do more, when it's like, but that's not really going to make you happy. So everything's about knowing what makes you happy. That's why I think this journaling is really good, because it makes you really think of like, oh, what's my happiest day? And sometimes it could be really hard. It's like, I don't even know. Or then you'll read it and you'll be like, wow, I'm kind of doing that already, actually. I just need to be present and be grateful and realize that maybe I'm actually living my dream now. Sure, I don't have every little tiny thing, but maybe I don't want to have everything a tiny thing. Like, I enjoy having goals and like striving for something and dreaming for something. And I don't know, I kind of love that chase and the opportunity to keep creating. Because there is no destination. So, anyways, so I did this for the Lionsgate portal, and I just started getting such a rush of like love and gratitude, because I spent so much time writing this and envisioning it, that it was just so real in my head. And I got to the point where I'm like, well, maybe I don't want this exactly right now, which is very interesting. My happiest day, I don't want it exactly this moment, because there's this whole journey I know I want to experience still. So then I wrote that, I'm like, okay, I want this for my 40s. Some people want it now. I want it actually a little later. And so I'm like, okay, what do I want? What do I want like this in my 30s, like generally, or at least like within the next few years. And it was more spontaneous. It was more exciting. It was more like, I don't know what's going to happen. And that was inspired because I woke up one day and got this random contact of an opportunity, which I didn't take it. And it was a big, big opportunity. I just don't think it really fully aligns. But my whole point is that it made me realize like, oh, you can wake up one day and there can be just like this new opportunity, this new thing that happens that you didn't see before that can completely change your life. And that to me is magic. So I took that and I'm like, you know what? I want more of that. And I'm going to manifest more of that. Of just, you never know what's going to happen. I wanted the excitement. So that's something that I know that I want right now. It's just like a little more excitement. While I just sit at home every day. A little more excitement of just like what's to come and what I can create and who I'm gonna be and what's gonna make me happy. I think I started wanting to incorporate this more and more every day and not just like a Lionsgate portal type of thing. But wanted to do it more and more every day because there's just something about like I said, writing that you just lock in. It's very clear. And the way I am, which I'm sure everyone is, but especially me, what I know is I can't do anything unless I see it very clearly in my head. And it takes me sometimes a really long time for me to like really see it clearly, because like if it doesn't, you know, would this make sense, whatever, sometimes I'll overthink it. But as long as I can see it really clearly, I can gun it. I know decisions to make, what I need to do to get there, what aligns with it and what doesn't. So I highly recommend starting your mornings of just journaling of like what your perfect day is, or who's the woman or the man that you want to be. So I would recommend that. Then let's say you want to do some meditating, because meditating is massive, you know. Hold on. With meditating, if you are having a hard time meditating, or you're new to it, or you just want some more tips of meditating, my boyfriend and I recently, he's the one that told me about it. I think it was a Tony Robbins meditation. I will list some links below, but it was like a great one. And that's actually what also inspired me to start journaling again in the morning, because we did this meditation and it was like a manifestation of like really envisioning things and then moving your energy, and that's how you start your day. So again, it's like this clear thing. There's also, I love Joe Dispenza. That's a great guided meditation. My sister just showed me the Calm app, and I love that too. Sometimes just like listening to music and like I put my noise cancellation headphones on, and again, before the caffeine, I take any caffeine where I'm still like chill and relax, I can clock in. So that's great to start your day. Now back to the health. I will take for electrolytes in my mug that I've talked about on my socials before, my special mug. I will put lemons in it, and I will take Celtic salt, like a little like thing of it, like I would say, I don't know, like a teaspoon of Celtic salt, and like drink some water to flush it down, because there's a lot of minerals in it, and it also helps your body store hydration. It just always makes my skin look really good when I take Celtic salt. Like I travel with a bag of Celtic salt, and I'll take it throughout the day. So I absolutely love that in the morning. I wrote down a thing just so I didn't forget. Okay, another like beauty health thing I've been taking is sea moss every morning. I love this brand called True Sea Moss, and they have like, I love their sea moss. I don't know, I love applesauce, and it kind of reminds me of like different flavored applesauce. Is really good. I will do a link below, but there's like, I think it's 99 minerals that your body needs, and it's just really good for your gut. Your gut is your second brain. So if you are, side note, if you are dealing with a lot of like brain fog, it could be gut issues. So True Sea Moss is like so good for your gut, and it just makes your skin glow and you just feel good. So I take that every single morning. Now for my wonderful caffeine that I love so much. So in the morning, I will make coffee, and then I use a collagen powder that I'll put in there, and I mix it while it's like pouring in there. I will do, by the way, I'll link the True Sea Moss below, and I'll also link this collagen powder. Some people like have all these different, like if collagen really works or not. I mean, it's also great for your joints and stuff. So I take it, I like it, and I looked into a brand that was really reputable, and I found a great one, so I will list that below. So I will mix that in with my coffee. Let's say it's Sunday. So I've been trying to spend time away from my phone, because everything I do is on my phone. I mean, it's how I make money. I have to edit, I check emails, I talk to people, whatever it is. Like, everything is on my damn phone. And so I'm trying to find things away from my phone. So as I'm drinking my coffee, it's been my new favorite thing. As I've been drinking my coffee in the morning, I have been coloring in a coloring book. The reason why I like this is because it helps me, like, one, I'm just a creative person and I love it. So, but it also, like, it's time for me to sit with myself and my thoughts. And because I have ADD, it's always helped. Sometimes, like, when I doodle, I can think a little better. And as I'm, like, coloring, I'm thinking about, like, what I need to do for that day. I'm more calm. I'm in my own energy, which is so important. Like, that was something that I started really noticing. I'm like, I'm so motivated that I'm pushing myself on overdrive by constantly being my phone. Next thing. I gotta work out. I gotta do this. I need to get ready. I need to film. I need to practice. Whatever it is. Emails, meetings. After, like, weeks of doing that, I was like, I feel like I'm losing my mind. So I'm trying to find things, like I said, to, like, really sit in my own energy. So I found coloring, and this is really cute. It's Spooky Cutie. It's a little, like, Halloween inspired book. And I got these cute little markers that I will color with. And I'll show you one of my thrilling photos, these pictures that I drew. And this is one drawing that I did. I don't know, it's, like, very therapeutic for me. So I've been doing that. I mean, maybe for some of y'all it's to read. I love reading, but because my brain has been on overdrive, it's really hard for me to, like, really sit and concentrate, which means I need to meditate more, which I started getting back into meditation. And God, do I love meditation. Especially before bed, because it's if you're, like, intentionally trying to get off your phone before sleep, because sleep is very important, I'll put my headphones in and just, like, lay there and listen and meditate, and it's just, like, the perfect centered, and then I fall asleep. These are all, like, really good little tips. So as my caffeine is getting in my bloodstream and I'm feeling that little kick in the butt, I'm coloring with a clear mind. I'm setting intentions, like, what I want to get done that day. After that, I will then work out, because I don't like working out without caffeine. So then I will try to go to the gym. I try to work out heavy weights 3 times a week. Do I do that every single week? No, but I try. But I'm pretty good about it. But I try to do heavy weights, and then I try to incorporate yoga, and now I'm trying to incorporate cardio, because I hate cardio, but I feel like there's a couple extra pounds that just won't budge because I've been drinking a little more, because I've been happy and having fun. But no matter how much I work out or eat healthy, it's just not budging. So I need to, like, add in some cardio in order for me to kick it, even though I don't mind. But anyway, so then I'll go work out. I'll try to hit the sauna if I can. Wash my face, take a shower, get ready for the day. I'm gonna do another video of my new skincare routine, because I love it. And I've learned, like, because I've been staying home a lot more, I've noticed if I get ready, even still, I'm more motivated to do things. So I've been trying to do that, where I get up, work out, do that, take a shower, and then get ready for the day, instead of, like, looking like a bum all day, because it's just, like, when I'm home and I'm like, maybe we'll do that later, I procrastinate. So one thing I didn't add, it's kind of hard where I'm living right now, but I love going outside in the morning. So if you have, like, a balcony where the sun comes in, going outside in the morning is my favorite. I love the feel of the sun, like, just hitting my body. It's like, I love the sun. And I think it's just so good for you. So if you are able to in the mornings, go outside and sit in that sun, or just sit in the sunlight somewhere. I also might do another video of my updated vitamins I've been taking, because obviously that goes in with the whole peptides thing. Like, I'm just trying to make sure that my body's getting everything that it needs, and I've been looking really into that. So I'm gonna also do an updated vitamin video, so stay tuned for that. No, we're not barking. Come on. I know this video is a little bland. I want your guys' opinions. Do you guys mind me just, like, talking, sitting here and rambling? But yeah, I will link everything below. Again, I just find it so important to take care of yourself, and more and more women were, like, into this stuff. men too, but I think men crave a little more ego, and women really want to like nurture ourselves. So I find this to be really fun. And yeah, but some updates. I am coming out with an album, which is like, okay, what a journey it has been. Maybe I'll do a video of me explaining how that's all coming about. But yeah, I'm coming out with an album. So taking care of myself, you know, doing what I love, which is just music. I'm really excited about it. Boy, have I paid my dues. So yeah. All right, thank you guys for listening to my little morning talk. A little bit of manifesting, peptides, health, and sleep. Oh, I forgot. So the sleep aid, this mattress, my boyfriend's like, was really excited about it, and he's like, oh, I got this sleep aid, and I was like, never heard of it. So it's an app. Where's my phone? Oh. I can't show you that, but so it is a mattress topper where there's like water that goes through it, like very tiny, and it can control the temperature. So I can make my side, like I take a shower every night, and sometimes I get like really cold because the air conditioning's cranking, and I put my side of the bed really hot. So I get in, it's like, so nice, and he'll make his cold. And then there's a time where when it senses you falling asleep, when you fall asleep, then you can set it to a temperature. So they recommend making it cooler because that's when your body can go into a deeper sleep. So mine will go from like +6 hot, and then I'll make it to like a -1 where it like cools once I sleep. So then it sends me in a deep sleep. So then after 4 hours, then it can go to the next temperature, which I just put it at 0. You can put an alarm. So let's say if you want to get up at 7:30 in the morning, you can put a temperature for that, but I'll make mine hot back to 6 because your body naturally wakes up when it starts getting hot. So you like softly like wake up. It can also vibrate if you want. If you're like a real deep sleeper, I don't need that. Even cooler part is that it tracks your sleep. So it will tell you how much deep sleep you got, how much REM sleep that you got, how much you snored, your sleep disruptions, how long it took you to fall asleep, and it tells you your sleep score, and it tracks your heartbeat. It's kind of like an Oura ring, but for a mattress topper. Like I was about to get the Oura ring, but now I really don't need to. So it is so cool. Like me and my boyfriend every day, like, how did you sleep last night? Oh, I did this well. It's very, very cool. So yeah, now I've been really focused, and it's been fun prioritizing your sleep at night. So yes, that is my updated like morning ritual lately. All right, stay tuned for a lot of other stuff. I might film some stuff while I'm sitting here since I'm in the mood. And yeah, okay. I love you guys. Do your inner work, and I will see you guys next time.